The highly anticipated case of Susan Lorincz is now headed to trial. The Florida woman dubbed Karen by her neighbors is now charged in the death of a black mother of four.
I don't want to be intimidated by them screaming and yelling at me, telling me I'm a calling me Karen. They're calling me names. Really, we're going to, devolve to this simple bullying. I don't want to face this.
It's a case that gained national attention after now 59-year-old Susan Lorincz pulled the trigger on Ajike or Ajike Owens, Lorinc's neighbor. Officials say Lorincz shot at Owens through a locked metal door over a disagreement involving Owens's children, who'd been playing in an open field near Lorinc's apartment. In the weeks leading up to Owens's death, body camera video captured Lorincz making multiple complaints to law enforcement. Her biggest problem? Owens's four children.
I don't know what his problem is. This guy in the next building, and there's no trespassing signs. The kids have been out of control. They're screaming, yelling.
As the case heads to trial, we're taking a look back at what we know so far and what we can expect looking forward.
I just don't know what to do with these kids. It's ridiculousness at this point.
The case takes place in Ocala, Florida, about an hour and a half northwest of Orlando. The deadly shooting happened in June 2023, but Lorincz first contacted the Marion County Sheriff's Office in February 2022, reporting that Owens got physical with her.
I work at home, I do insurance, and the kids are screaming and yelling. And so it's very hard for me. And this is my apartment here. When they're all here in the front, it's really, we can hear it's loud, it's noisy, the kids are active.
Okay.
They're kids.
Yeah,
but when they come on the side here, I just can't hear my clients.
Okay.
And that's not fair to me.
Yeah, I understand that.
Right to have peaceful and quiet enjoyment.
I understand.
I'm sorry, my heart's thumping.
No, you're fine, just breathe.
I just didn't know she was going to actually get physical with me.
What the sign?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's not cool. You don't get physical. That's ridiculous.
She just threw it?
No, she whipped it at me.
Okay.
She hit me.
But Owens told a different story.
Showing her sign, showing her sign, like almost like she went and bought a little private property sign and she stuck it in there. So she had the sign, she's basically like ramming the sign in my face. So then when she went to pick it back up, I picked the sign up and I threw the sign. I literally picked the sign up, and as I walked off, I threw the sign. I said, I can go and buy a sign too, it still doesn't mean anything. At that point, I guess she's already on the phone and I'm being attacked. Someone's attacking me. I'm literally in the street now, proceeding to come over here. Everybody's standing.
Where this happening?
Right over here behind the mailboxes.
Okay.
Other neighbors backed up Owens, saying she never hit Lorincz.
Yeah, she didn't touch that lady. She just took the thing out the ground and that was it.
What thing?
The thing, the no trespassing thing, but she didn't touch her. No, she didn't throw it at her leg. She did not throw the damn thing.
That's what London said, because London was a...
No, she didn't throw it.
No, she kind of tossed it.
Shut up, he's not over here to talk to you. She just set it down, and the lady just happened to be there. She didn't throw it at the lady. She didn't touch the lady or nothing.
But even...
And all she did was tell the lady to stop yelling at her kids. That lady yells at everybody's kids out here.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't go over there anymore.
Owens explained the neighborhood children played in an open field next to the home Lorincz was renting. And apparently, Lorincz claimed the children couldn't play or walk their dogs anywhere near that empty lot.
It's funny because I'm the one that never comes outside and says anything to her. But today, I just happened to feel like, first of all, before she moved there, this big open space right here, all the kids, they like to play kickball, football, and it's what she moves in. I don't want y'all playing over there. This is private property, so they don't play there anymore. Okay, fine. I told my kids at least. They're playing over there, y'all don't go. Okay? So we have a dog, and she's always taking pictures of the kids. Oh, I'm going to call the police and have you guys arrested. Always bagging the kids. I tell the kids, don't go over there. Stay away from here. Don't. Whatever. So we have a dog. My kids take the dog out. The other day, she tells my son, I'm going to have you arrested. And you're going to jail. He's 8, so he's terrified. He won't even walk the dog anymore.
Just let her know all that.
Okay. So she's terrified. He won't even walk the dog anymore. So I had my 11-year-old take the dog out now. So he's walking the dog on this side. Now you look on this side, okay? You don't want him over here, fine, but this is joint area. You can't tell them they can't walk him on this side. So he's walking the dog and he's all the way back towards the fence. I'm standing here. She comes outside to go to the car or something. She sees him. Oh, I told you I'm going to have you arrested. I'm going to have you arrested today. She has her phone out like she's taking this picture of her. Now he's trying to run back across the street. So I said, I'm sorry, what are you saying to me? And so I go over there. This is my private property. They can't have the dog over here. I told her, first of all, he's not on your property. He's on this side. You don't own it. And even if it was on this side, you don't own this either. You're renting this just like I rent over here, just like they rent over there. You don't own this. You can't tell them, technically, if they're not in your personal space, that they can't walk the dog or even throw their football over here.
This was just the start of Lorinc's calls to law enforcement, claiming the neighborhood kids were trespassing and causing a public disturbance. Over the next year, she made nearly a dozen calls to the Marion County Sheriff's Office.
Kids keep running back and forth over here. When the kids are out front, I don't, it's really noisy. The way my apartment's set up, you can see it ends here. They're screaming, yelling. I don't get a break from the kids at all. They don't have children. I've asked them, please, the kids all live on that side of the street. For some reason, they love to play over here. I'm like, guys.
Probably because it's open.
I understand that. I have migraines, horrible migraines. I had a very bad car wreck. I had my neck fused. I need more back surgery. I don't want to hear these children. I've asked them, please, keep the kids away. There's other places they can play. They don't have to play here. They're screaming, yelling at me, telling the kids are not hurting anybody. The kids, they're not damaging anything. Well, they're damaging me because the migraines are so bad. Most days I could barely stand. I'm on Dipyramate. I'm on Furosets. I'm on Sumatriptan. It's horrible for me. I'm in pain. I don't want to hear the children. I'm not trying to be a but, it's not fun.
Okay. Well, have you talked to your landlord?
Yes. There's no trespassing sign.
Okay.
And they're saying that this guy is giving them okay to be on the property. He doesn't own the property. Someone up in North Carolina owns the property. I'm a real estate agent. Looked them up. So I don't know where they're getting their information from. It's just not true. I don't want to be intimidated by them screaming and yelling at me, telling me I'm a bitch, calling me Karen. They're calling me names. Really, we're going to, devolve to this simple bullying. I don't want to face this.
As body camera video shows, Lorincz is in near constant contact with the Marion County Sheriff's Office, even calling them by phone to report the neighborhood kids allegedly stealing her things.
They stole the do not trespass sign. They've been coming, throwing bottles of water against my sliding glass door. They've actually banged on the door so hard they broke the, the casing around the door. And I walk out of my truck, they're screaming at me. As soon as I walk to the truck, they come up to me and just scream like idiots. And I lost my nerve today. I just couldn't take it anymore. I called the kids retards. Then the mother comes screaming at me, don't call my children retards. I'm going to put you in a nursing home. I'm like, why? I don't understand what's wrong with these people over here. I've never had an area where I lived in where they've been so, aberrant in behavior.
Right.
Is there anything I can do with these people?
The one thing I would say is if you have a smartphone or anything like that, or if you have outside cameras, getting it all recorded and documented. That way when we do come there, then it's not the neighbors, oh, he said, she said type thing. You have video evidence of, like, if you have an outside camera, the kids throwing, stuff at your house, or, anything in that, or if you're getting out of your truck or going to your truck and they're doing that, just, if you have a smartphone, just start recording and say, hey, I'm recording y'all of y'all's actions, and try to keep a level head with it and everything like that, and then just tell them, if y'all keep continuing, law enforcement will be involved. And then that way you have that video and everything like that. That way when we get there, neighbors are not siding with her side or anything like that. So we have that proof.
On another call, Lorincz tells sheriff's deputies that her no trespassing sign was stolen again.
What's going on this evening?
Lots of children screaming their full heads off, running around. I had my truck parked in front here, so I didn't have to listen to the screaming and yelling. As soon as I moved the truck, the kids are coming up. I'm like, guys, stop. They know they're not supposed to be over here. They've been told many times. They've previously stolen the trespassing sign.
Lorincz then says someone approached her front door, threatening her.
And the little kid tells me to shut up to my face. I said, don't be disrespectful to me. And he's exchanging words back and forth. I'm like, listen, my name is Dr. Lorincz. Don't tell me to shut up. And he was calling me names. I'm like, no, we're not going to do that. I said, go wherever you live. Listen, you're not. His mother comes over here. If you treat my son like that again, I'm going to rip your ass out and go beat you up. Excuse me? I don't bloody well think so. And I said, see that no trespassing sign? Get off my porch. And no, I'm not going to. I said, now I'm calling the sheriff's department. And I don't know who the hell she was, but
Do you know where she lives?
I guess somewhere in there.
Do you know what she looks like?
She was a black woman, 20s, 30s, but I'm not going to take this.
As this recording continues, the sheriff's deputy looks for the woman who allegedly threatened Lorincz. In the process, he hears from some neighborhood kids who describe their interaction with her.
So,
Yeah, we're clear.
were you the guys that this lady was mad about?
Yes, and I just want to say that every time, like even if we're not.
Hold on. Let's bring it down.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're okay.
Every
You're
time,
okay.
even if we're not on our property and we're just like being loud and playing basketball over there because of the basketball hoop.
I got you.
Like she just calls us names.
Okay.
Yeah, like literally, all the kids, because that's an open spot right there.
Yeah.
All that is not her property.
I got
The
you.
guy that I was just telling this officer right here, this guy has said numerous times,
Whichever.
y'all come over here and play, because they all like to play football and stuff.
Okay.
So she's okay with it, and that's where they mainly are. They're more on his side.
What kind of names is she calling you guys?
The B word,
The B word.
the P word, everywhere in the book. Like one time the kids were playing right there, and it was his dad outside. And then she came
Your
out
dad?
yelling at
Cowboy?
Yeah, my dad.
She came out yelling, and she was talking about a little girl getting raped and stuff. Like she's crazy. Like she'll come out just yelling
Yeah, she
about.
just says weird. Like I have said stuff to her before because one time I just happened to come outside and she was calling them. I'm like, hey, like relax. I'm
Yeah.
like, these are kids here.
But if you guys have permission to be over there, then I can't really get on you guys too much. But if someone's going on her property, which is just her porch, it's not okay. I'm not saying you did. She's claiming you did.
Yeah.
I wasn't here to see it, so I can't go one way or the other. All right.
Yeah,
If she starts screaming at you guys, I want you to go tell an adult. Okay. I don't want you to antagonize her. Okay. Because what happens is when you guys antagonize her, she can make you guys look bad, and you guys are just out here playing, all right?
But in a separate recording from that same evening, Lorincz says her landlord said the kids weren't allowed on her property.
They've been told by Charles not to come on the property. Charles is the owner of the building. They have told, he said, kids, like I said, they stole a trespassing sign. Kids did this. Okay, it was a trespassing sign. They were supposed to know that. That's why there's no trespassing here. There's no trespassing here.
Sheriff's deputies explained that every time Lorincz calls law enforcement, reports will be documented from both sides.
So we've instructed the kids to not bother you, okay, or if you come out and you say something to them, they're supposed to go get their parents. And what about who said that she's going to drag my ass and beat? Well, that's not what she said. According to her. Oh no, honest to God, she said that. We've also explained to her that if there's any future problems, that either she calls or now I'm going to tell her that if there's a future problem, that she calls. Okay. It is going to be documented that, that's what you're claiming she said, but it's also going to be documented what she said.
Moving into 2023, Lorinc's complaints continued.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Aggravated.
Okay. So what's going on?
Okay, I've got young ladies who just keep coming by and think it's hysterical while I'm working to bring their animals and scream while I'm on the phone. There's signs, no trespassing by the windows for a reason. There's no trespassing because they can't be here. And then they're standing there telling me, okay, count more. Enough. They need to be trespassed the hell out of here.
So what I'm looking at, where they're at, you can't trespass anybody from that location.
They're right in front of my windows.
But here is showing them in the parking lot.
The whole area, this whole thing is private property.
Yes. The issue is that the parking lot is a common area.
But they don't live here.
If they live in the park and they just cut through the parking lot,
No, they're not in the parking lot. They're on the grass.
that's technically part of the parking lot. So unless they're like in here or
But this is
in this
all
grass.
part of the whole thing is private property. You understand this whole development is private. Even the road
Yes.
is private. Okay? I have my real estate license, trust me. This is all private. Even the road is privately owned by the owners in this development. Okay? So everything is private, all privately owned.
Well, first of all, you can't trespass somebody from a road.
Okay, but they were still on the property that's
Well,
private.
The other main issue is they're not here, so I can't trespass them anyways.
This time, sheriff's deputies explained to Lorincz that she doesn't control the neighborhood, and what she considers trespassing is actually legal.
You don't have sole control over the parking lot. There's 4 people here.
Yeah, but those children don't live here. I mean, they literally live across the street on the other side. They don't.
I understand what you're telling me, and I get it, but you don't have sole power to say, hey, they can't be in this parking lot.
But he's asked them to leave. I mean, you can call Charles. I mean,
I'm just telling you it's trespassing. It's the first time's civil because it doesn't become criminal until they're warned.
okay, but he's already told them no trespassing.
Who's he?
All right, and he's just trespassing right now.
Can I talk to you for a second? When are you get done?
He's trespassing right now. He's trespassing.
He came over to come ask us a question.
And he's been
What
asked-
do you need us to do? What do you want us to do?
Tell the girls not to come. They can't come on when I'm on the phone.
Okay.
I mean, literally, they cannot come on when I'm on the phone.
I mean, I can talk to them if I can figure out who they are, but
I mean, he needs to get, because he's screaming all the time too.
okay.
He just needs to get off.
Okay.
All right. I mean, I just don't know what to do with these kids. I mean, it's ridiculousness at this point. I mean, they can't come when I'm on the phone. It's a HIPAA violation. I mean, what do I do with these children?
Are you inside the house?
I'm inside the house.
Can they hear you on the phone?
Absolutely.
How can they hear you on the phone?
Because I told them leave and they told me to f off and I can hear them through the window.
So they can hear your phone
Oh yeah,
conversation.
absolutely.
The only thing I can suggest would be maybe try and soundproof the room so they don't hear the phone call. I'm trying to give you options. I can't control everybody 100% of the time.
Sheriff's deputies then speak with the neighbor who Lorincz originally said was trespassing. According to him, Lorincz threatens kids playing outside.
And that's something I am. That's when I figure she's not over there, because every time the kids are playing here, we're doing jump ropes, whatever. She gets her vehicle, she goes like, I'm like, lady, you gotta be careful. You know what I mean? That's when I say like.
Was it your kids?
Nah, it's the whole neighbor, man. We always play here, so we do jump rope, we do a little bit of everything. This is just an open field, you know. It belongs to both property. You know what I'm saying? So if the kids want to play there, whatever. And that's what I keep telling them. Hey, as long as you don't get in her door, you don't start throwing rocks, don't be cursing at her. It's okay. She can call the cops whenever she wants. But and I was trying to reason with her one day because we were all playing here. You know, the kids, everything jumping. All right, let's go. And she's like, hey, you know what? One day you guys are gonna die. And I'm like, and that's when I like, whoa.
As this conversation is ongoing, Lorincz even comes back outside to interrupt.
Hey.
I'm getting too much feedback on the phone from the dog.
I'm sorry?
Go someplace where he's not barking. Can you please? I'm getting too much feedback. I can't hear my customers. Dog. Tapping.
It's a dog. We can't stop the dog from barking.
Yeah, but it's too much feedback. Can you please at least go someplace where I'm not getting too much feedback?
That's
All right, well, you have a good one. Apparently, we can't stay in here and have a conversation in the shade.
That's what I'm saying.
So.
That's what I'm saying. She's not over there, right?
On yet another call, Lorincz reports a neighbor kid wanted to show her a puppy, and she disapproved.
Okay, what's going on?
The kid from across the street and his little buddies, they're over here, they're stepping on the signs and stuff. He brings out a puppy. He wants to put his puppy in my truck. I don't go for that.
In the bed of your truck?
Yeah.
Who?
This little child who posed for me because he thought he was being so bloody cute. That little child.
But this same day, sheriff's deputies hear the other side of the story too.
And they're playing over. And then the boys are playing.
She tells us to F off and stuff.
And she calls us an N-word.
So she lived right across the street, though.
No, she lives right there.
That's what
We
I'm
play
saying.
right here. We play right here.
She's over there.
You see what
And
it's like,
she
kick
come
off
out and
gas. She doesn't
say,
want us right there, but it's a problem when we play
Get
right
off my F4 property.
It ain't her property. We ain't worried about it.
here. Yeah, that's why
She be
We just coming out here.
She be trying to call us every time.
She
You gonna yell at us?
she asked.
Oh, yeah.
Because every time I walk past, she thinks we're trying to steal her truck or buy her truck.
We're not even.
How old are you?
We're 11.
Okay, yeah.
We're 11. We're up to 13, 11.
Do you even know how to drive?
No.
We explained to her that there doesn't need to be a call for service every time the kids are playing in the road or in the yard.
Well, apparently they've been stomping it. I mean, that one looks like it's been stomped out too.
Okay.
Apparently they've been stomping out her signs and like running past her windows and screaming and like ding dong ditching her and knocking on her door.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, you have like 20 kids that are under like 15.
Yeah.
I mean, not to say that it's perfectly fine that they should just deal with it, but there does come a point where you kind of have to accept that you live with a bunch of kids. You know. I mean, it's frustrating, sure, but listen, I was a little rat kid too. I'm not gonna act like I wasn't. You know, but it's not like they're not dinging up for shit.
I mean, I think we should talk to the parents and that's a big dog.
Yeah.
I think we should talk to the parents and tell them to at least keep an eye on their children because it seems like the children just run wild.
All this leads us to June 2nd, 2023, when Owens is shot and killed after getting into another altercation with Lorincz about her children.
Well, I got some bad news to tell you. Mom is not coming back anymore. Come. No. Come here. Come over here. Listen to me. No, I know. Okay. It's okay. I know.
According to an affidavit, one of Owens' sons was playing in the field near Lorinc's home and left his tablet behind. When he went back to get it, Lorincz apparently threw the tablet back at the boy, along with a pair of roller skates. Owens then approached Lorinc's door when one of her sons heard a loud bang. Officials say Lorincz shot Owens through a locked door, hitting her once in the chest. She died shortly after.
I hate her. She's in jail for good.
Body camera video shows Marion County Sheriff's deputies arrive at Lorinc's home and take her into custody.
6403 Marion, I'm 97. I have one down. I have one elderly female barricaded in the house with a signal 0. I'm in front. Sheriff's office, come outside with your hands up! This is the Marion County Sheriff's Office, come outside with your hands up! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Turn around! Where's your gun at?
You got hands? You got hands?
You're going to be detained for
Is there anybody else in the house?
There's somebody else in the house. Can I just get my
No,
daughter?
no, not right now.
All right.
You're not under arrest, you're being detained.
Okay, I understand.
Come over here.
Wait, can you close the door? I have 2 cats inside.
Hold
I
on.
don't want the cats to run out.
As Lorincz is loaded into a squad car, first responders rush to Owens and begin CPR.
Get over there and assess her. I will bring the bag over. Here, I got to sit you in the back here. Go assess the person down. Okay, you just sitting there.
Okay.
Hey, I need someone give her aid right there. She needs medical aid over there. Sit inside. I need you all the way inside.
Okay. I need help though. I
Okay.
have a bad back.
I need you to hurry though, okay? I know, understand you need help. Where's she shot at?
In her, right here in her arm. Right here. Chest. Right side of chest.
Okay.
There's no exit.
Just keep, if she needs CPR, keep doing CPR. I don't see a lot of blood here. Yeah, I don't see the blood either. It's probably like a 22 or something.
Early on, first responders speak with Owens' sons about the moments leading up to the shooting.
Hey, who all was out here when it happened? Hey.
I left my iPad over there because we were playing games. I went to get it. I said, give me my iPad to her. She threw the...
Just stand right here so I know who was out here when it happened, okay?
I left my iPad over there because we were playing games. And I went to go get it. I said, give me my iPad because she dropped it, tried to throw the skates at me. And and then I got my brother. He said, come hit me with the skates. And then,
All right, bud. Give me a minute. Just hang out by my car, okay?
First responders soon speak to Owens' other son, too.
she came and banged on the door, her window.
Okay.
Slide door. That, she banged on that, and then the door.
Okay.
And then I was on my electric scooter right here, and then I don't know where I hear a big bang.
Okay.
I was running.
Did you actually see anybody with any kind of gun, anything like that, or did you just hear?
I just hear running.
Okay. What did you see after that?
I don't know, I came outside and I saw my first mom on the ground.
Okay.
Just minutes after the body cam recordings begin, Owens' sons receive terrible news.
Today has been a very bad day. There's something bad that's happened. And all y'all seen it, y'all understand it, y'all experienced it, right? Okay. Y'all love me? Okay. Y'all love Mom? All right. Well, I got some bad news to tell you. Mom is not coming back anymore. Come, come. No. Come here. Come over here. Listen to me. No, I know. Okay. It's okay. I know. It's okay. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I am sorry. I'm so sorry.
You can't go.
No, she's going. Okay. It's all right. You guys are going to be okay. It's all right. You guys are all right. It's okay. It's all right. Relax. You guys relax. I know this ain't easy.
I know. Right now, God, give me strength, God.
Yes.
Lord, give me strength. Lord, we need your strength right now, God. Strength right now, God. It's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry.
Give it up.
I need my mom's phone.
Devastating body camera video shows Owens' children crying, saying they hope Lorincz stays in jail for good.
Touch her heart right now, God. Touch her, God. Give us strength.
I hate her.
Oh,
She's in jail for good.
Meanwhile, first responders speak with neighbors who talk about the ongoing arguments between Lorincz and the rest of the neighborhood.
It's gonna be chaos, man. You know what I mean? It's everyone's pretty heat up.
I'm very familiar with
that shit
this
is
lady.
wow.
I don't work this zone anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm very familiar with her. So I know the situation and what she has done and everything. But like I said, waiting on the major crimes inspector to get here so he can continue his investigation. So,
That's sad, man. I just feel sorry for the kids, man. Seriously.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Susan Lorincz was ultimately arrested on June 6, 2023, and charged with first-degree felony manslaughter. If convicted, she could spend up to 30 years in prison. Lorincz pleaded not guilty, and opening statements are expected to begin in her case on Tuesday. Reporting for Law&Crime, I'm Gillespie.